The first mission that I went on was December 11th, 1944. Suddenly I see all of these black splotches appearing all around us. And I look around and I realize it's flak. And believe it or not, I said to myself, this is just like the movies. Then I go down to complete my mission, to fire on this train, and just as I'm about to pull the trigger, the engineer, I guess he's the engineer, steps right in front of the guns. And you can imagine, there were 8 .50 caliber machine guns that hit him at the same time, and he disappears. Now just consider that this is the reason that I joined, one of the reasons I joined the Air Force, because I never wanted to be face to face with the person that I was going to hurt. And here on my first mission, I'm doing it. I wake up at night and I can still see this man in front of me. You can't imagine the amount of havoc that 8 .50 caliber machine guns can do at one time. And just think of plane after plane after plane coming down to do that. It got to the point where you wondered what was happening outside of the area that you were involved in. You never knew what was going on. Originally, when we started, there was 25 missions and you were sent home. Then later, as the war progressed, it became 50 missions and then you can get home. The enemy lines were receding. During the war, while things were happening, it came time where you were wondering, is your time up? I mean, how long can you keep doing this with a lot of guys not making it? And believe it or not, the time that we spent at the club, it was a tent, drinking and talking to each other and realizing that this one isn't here now, but in fact, we used to play poker every night. And the only time we settled was the first of the month, when we got paid. And sometimes you knew you didn't have to settle because there wasn't anybody there to settle with. But you got to remember that the time that you spent doing what you did, you have to put it behind you. Gradually you do. You put it behind you. Although you do remember things, I remember missions, I'm doing them right now. But I think you have a mental something that tells you you just can't let this get ahead of you. You just have to accept it as it was. Those things happen. You were in a war, and you were lucky enough to come out of it. And many people ask me the same question. How can you do these things? How can you kill people? I said, look, don't ever ask anybody that had active combat, how many people did you kill, etc. Nobody wants to remember those things. There's no need to remember those things, because these are the things that you have to protect yourself from. I forced myself to do that, to stop remembering what I did and just hope that nothing will ever come back to hit me when I'm not expecting it.